Yeah, my neighbor's a jackass and a total pig. Look at that. Alright. Gotta do a little repair maintenance along the side here. So I made a couple more signs to post along my fence just to remind my neighbor that it is indeed my fence and don't touch it. My crazy neighbor, you know, the one that's destroyed my fence 3 times now, destroyed all the lighting. Well, you know, she is quite the scam artist, but in this case, she's pulling off a biggie. Well, actually, she's not pulling off a biggie. I guess that's not fair to say. But because HUD does own her house, she's getting a brand new roof for free. And on this date, last year, of course, I was having to rebuild my fence for the 3rd time. Check that out. Yeah, that's pretty pricey. I mean, you know, the one I replaced up here was like almost $9,000. So, yeah, she gets people to clean up her yard for free, and now she's getting a free roof. Well, one can only hope she starts to become a nicer person after getting a free roof. But I doubt it. She'll probably still be a bitch. And still destroying my stuff. But hey, apparently it pays off not to mow your lawn, not to do any housework, not to do any repairs yourself. If you hold out long enough, somebody will do it for you for free. You know, I don't begrudge her getting anything for free. I don't begrudge anybody getting anything for free, but seriously, as much money as that woman has cost me, and because I have a lien on that house, really, it's just kind of... yeah. But I hope she becomes a nicer person now that she's getting a free roof. Yeah, time for coffee. So yeah, moral of the story, if you do a reverse mortgage and you, I guess, give it to HUD, or HUD takes it, whatever the case is there, obviously they're required to at least maintain the house, because eventually when they have it completely, they're going to sell it, right? So yeah. Good for her. She's getting a free roof. But just a year ago on this date, I was having to put up another fence that she destroyed intentionally. So just, when's her karma coming? I don't know. Yeah, a year ago today, I had to rebuild that fence all the way back. And her reward is she gets a new roof for free. Hey, it is March 18th. That's right, the day after St. Patrick's Day. And it's now been a week since HUD replaced the roof of my neighbor. And currently there's actually another house a little further down that's being redone, rebuilt, and added on to other stuff. And it had a white, you know, the vinyl fencing that kept falling down during the wind. And, well, I guess my neighbor convinced them to give it to her. So I guess that means she's going to be hopefully putting it up, right? But I'm a little concerned that she's going to try and put it up on this side, you know, against my wrought iron fence, which of course she can't do because she has to crawl up on that retaining wall. But she's also removing the retaining wall still. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. Fence issues again. Yeah, that house is being done. It looks good. And of course, she convinced them to give her the fence that was falling down. Yes. You can see the rebarb sticking out. Rebarb sticking out. It's right there. underneath. But hopefully, if she does convince somebody to put that fence up for her, she's going to be smart enough to put it on her property. Nowhere near here. Or else she'll be trespassing, of course, but clearly she's not worried about trespassing. I mean, she has destroyed 3 fences so far rather than invest energy in cleaning her own area. So, yeah. And again, she acts like this is her yard. It's ours. Yeah, okay. Yep. I came and cleaned up this place and look at it. But, yeah. I guess she wants that fence to match that thing over there. Okay, as you can see, they're doing illegal dumping right now. They're putting it all into this street here, the city street. And of course we got wind coming, and the shit's all gonna fly into my yard. It's Durango Tree Service. And yes, they're doing it, they said, on behalf of Linda. Okay. Say hi.
Is it me?
And Durango Tree Service. This is all going to fly into my yard.
Okay.
No, it isn't okay. This is illegal. You have to take it into her yard.
She's going to take it.
No, you're supposed to take it. You can't just dump it right there. You know that. You work for a tree service. You know that. See? Again, my neighbor.
No. Yeah, that's what I want. It's just to get it all covered over. Okay, thank you. Just be sure that it comes over this way, okay?
See? There she is telling them to dump it right there. Illegally dump it right there. Illegal dumping.
My property. You have really ugly signs, cussing signs, threat signs.
They're not illegal. That's illegal.
You put that stuff up there, and then you talk about how my yard is trashy, and I won't get my yard fixed, and I won't clean up, and I won't
That's illegal dumping.
And I won't do that.
That's illegal dumping.
Well, not according to the tree gentleman. I asked him, and he said that it is fine for them to do that.
Any of that shit comes over to my yard, it's illegal dumping.
Well,
As long as she's going to take it out,
If she picks it, pick it up. Take it over. Take it over.
He's a police officer, and you can take care of that.
So I needed to get as much, because I got guys that's going to come and they're going to wheelbarrow it all to the front yard and take it and put it all down.
She said she's going to take it back to her yard. We'll see if she does.
And that's what I'm
Okay, so the wind's starting to kick in, and there has been no effort, zero effort on the neighbor's part to start removing all that stuff that's laying in the middle of the street, the mulch. And, you know, I'm just hoping that all that mulch doesn't get in everybody's engines when the wind kicks it in, and they cause a little damage. But, yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be laying there for a while. And it's right in the street, so people definitely can't even park there or drive through it without running through it, right? But it makes me question, if she needed mulch so badly, why doesn't she just chop down her own tree? So yeah, a little bit of mulch hanging out on the street there, huh? Oh my God, I don't know how long that's going to stay there for. I mean, clearly my neighbor has about 20 bags of mulch that's been sitting in her front yard for almost 5 years now, unopened. So I'm guessing it's going to be there a while, but hopefully some other neighbor will be a little irritated about it being in the middle of the street and call it in and see if it can get removed. I don't anticipate her removing that anytime soon. I really don't. But maybe she'll surprise us all, huh? But I doubt it. My main concern with that mulch being there like that, of course, is because we got a lot of wind still coming in, that it's just going to blow it all into not only this yard, but, you know, under the hoods of everybody's cars. You know, that stuff gets in your engine, you really are going to have a problem. So, yeah, no, I'm hoping that gets dealt with eventually. Yeah, see, right there. There's like at least 20 bags of bagged mulch right there, right next to this thing. It's been sitting there 5 years now, so who knows what's going to happen with the mulch out on the street. Yeah, definitely not being moved tonight. It all came from that house right there. Yeah, clearly at this point she's just doing it to be an irritating person. But the question is, who is she going to convince at this point to move it for her? So yeah, it's been over a month and that tree shavings mulch is still sitting in the middle of the roadway. And I got the notice to clean it up. I'm the one that made the complaint, so I'm here currently at the city of Simi Valley to show them that the wrong person got the letter to remove the debris. So, okay, I'm back from speak with the city people, and not a complete mix-up of letters, apparently. My letters, because of the blue tarp that I have up, and I let them know that, of course, I will remove that blue tarp once that tree debris gets removed. They said she did get a notice to remove the tree debris, and so I said, well, as soon as she does, I'll remove my blue tarp. And they go, well, if she doesn't remove the debris, you still need to move your tarp. I'm like, yeah, no. They go, well, we'll have to deal with you with code enforcement. I'm like, well, go ahead, you know, because it'll be a lot cheaper, I'm sure, than having to replace the engine of that truck. They're like, well, you know, you can always move the truck. Yeah, no, that blue tarp stays as long as that tree debris is there. So it's coming up right on your fence. He said he has nothing to lose, so the police said just, you know, make sure we're filming it as they do it. Yeah. Okay, so it has now been over 6 weeks since the Durango Tree Company dumped all those tree shavings on behalf of my neighbor. And it's been 2 weeks since the city gave her notice it has to be removed. And tomorrow's the day it has to be removed by. So I'm hoping it gets removed, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, not a dent has been removed. Yeah, not even one shovel has gone in there and scooped out anything yet. It's 1 p.m. Sunday. And her latest tenant is moving in. the usual info, you know. Trailer trash, drug addicted, just, I don't know where she finds them, but she finds them. Seriously. Exact profile of every tenant she's ever had move in. Okay, so today's the day all that tree stuff is supposed to be removed. Hopefully it gets done. Yeah, I'm hoping today is the day that all that tree debris that was dumped there 6 weeks ago gets removed. The city did say today is the day it should be picked up. So, hopefully it is. I just know that there's a couple of guys over there now, and I'm hoping to see some shovels in their hand at some point. But the one guy in particular, in the blue Crown Victoria, he's the one that's been helping her dig underneath the backyard fence now. So I don't know if he's here just to continue digging under my backyard fence or going to get some of that tree debris out of the street. Okay, there's the gentleman that may be shoveling soon. It looks like. I don't know. He's got to shovel it, right? Because today's the day. And he's been destroying my backyard, the fence there. So, I don't know. He just crawled up on it. Yeah. Hopefully he'll shovel it today. And put it in her yard. Hopefully. Well, it's the end of the day, and as anticipated, not even one scoop was removed from that pile out there. I mean, you know, I thought for sure when her friends started jumping up and down on the pile that maybe he was going to start removing it, but nope. It's still sitting there, so yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be calling the city again. Yeah, it's been over 6 weeks and that shit is still in the middle of the street. Not even one scoop removed.
You might even be able to do it without having to do that because it's still little. And I think the weight will push it in.
She conned some people from the church into doing it again. Well, at least she can appeal to the people from the church. I had to come inside, yeah. I'm glad to see the mulches getting removed, but kind of sorry to see it's the same saps that had to remove my fence that fell in her yard. I mean, how does she keep convincing people from the church to do good for her? I don't know, but I guess she does convince them. I guess I should be glad, right? Yep. Evil convinced good to do good again. Amazing. Right here. So you're from the Church of
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Okay, thank you. See, they're nice kids. They are nice kids. They're just being swayed by somebody that's not so nice. So, yeah, Church of Latter-day Saints. It's a different church group than she had, I guess, apparently, pick up my fence. But it's definitely a church group. Like I said, if nothing else, I got to give my neighbor credit. She knows how to appeal to people's sympathies or just whatever. She gets them to feel sorry for her, and she gets stuff done that she wants done. If nothing else, I guess I'll be glad to see all that tree debris out of the street. Yeah, there they are, shoveling. Amazing. Yeah, they just tried to run me over as you're pulling in. Right in front of these guys. They tried to run me over. She pretends to be disabled. Obviously, she's not. But okay. However way it takes to get those ashes, trees, and everything else out of there, I'm good. Good. I can't believe she just tried to run me over. Okay, so I just let the city know, yeah, it's being picked up out of the street. They don't need to send anybody after all. But, yeah, I still can't get over how many times this neighbor of mine is not too disabled to destroy my property. But apparently convinces everybody she's too disabled to clean, to do yard work, to pick up all the stuff. Anyway, yeah. as long as these kids don't destroy anything of mine, I'm good. Right, right. And at least all that tree debris is being picked up. I'm still just like flabbergasted, though, that her friend driving actually got this close to my body while I was cleaning the truck out there. Intentionally, you know. I hope the kids at least saw that she's not as nice as she pretends. Let's go!